Good morning. Please take a seat. How can I assist you today?
Good morning, doctor. I've come in today because I'm a bit concerned about my 6-year-old son. He's been grinding his teeth at night, and I'm not sure if it's something serious or if it's just a phase.
I understand your concern. Teeth grinding, also known as bruxism, is quite common in children, but it's good that you're being proactive about it. Could you tell me a bit more about when you first noticed this behavior?
Sure, I first noticed it about a month ago. It's not something that happens every night, but it does occur a few times a week. This is the first time I've seen him do something like this, and it caught me off guard.
I see. And how did you realize that he was grinding his teeth? Was it a sound that woke you up, or did you notice it in the morning?
Yes, it was the sound that woke me up. It's quite loud, and you can hear it from another room. After I heard it the first time, I started paying more attention, and now I notice it on those nights when he grinds his teeth.
That must be unsettling to hear. Have you observed any particular patterns or triggers, like whether he grinds his teeth more after a busy day or during stressful periods?
I haven't noticed any clear patterns. His days are pretty consistent with school and playtime, and he doesn't seem to be under any stress that I'm aware of. It just happens randomly, as far as I can tell.
Thank you for providing that information. Just to clarify, has your son had any previous issues with his teeth or anything similar to this in the past? Is there a history of bruxism or other dental issues in your family?
No, this is the first time he's had anything like this. As far as I know, no one in our family has had problems with grinding their teeth or anything similar.
That's useful to know. Has your son experienced any other symptoms, such as snoring, difficulty staying asleep, or being restless during the day? Sometimes these can be related to bruxism.
He doesn't snore, at least not that I've noticed, and he seems to sleep through the night without any problems, despite the grinding. During the day, he's his usual energetic self, not tired or irritable at all, so it doesn't seem to be affecting his overall well-being.
That's good to hear. It's not uncommon for children to grind their teeth without any obvious cause, and it's encouraging that his sleep and mood aren't being affected. Has he mentioned any discomfort, like headaches, earaches, or pain in his jaw or teeth?
No, he hasn't mentioned anything like that. I've asked him a couple of times if his mouth or head hurts, but he always says he feels fine. I'm just not sure if the grinding is causing any damage to his teeth.
That's a valid concern. While bruxism can sometimes lead to tooth wear or jaw discomfort, it's often a reflexive action that many children eventually outgrow, especially as they transition to their adult teeth. However, it's still important to monitor the situation to prevent any potential damage.
That's what I'm hoping for, that he'll grow out of it. But at the same time, I don't want to ignore it if it could lead to problems down the line.
You're absolutely right to be cautious. Bruxism in children is usually self-limiting, meaning it often resolves on its own as they get older. But in some cases, if the grinding is frequent or severe, it can cause wear on the teeth or even affect the alignment of the jaw. That's why it's important to keep an eye on it.
I hadn't thought about it affecting his jaw. Is that something we should be worried about right now? Or is it more of a long-term concern?
At this stage, given that it's only been a month and he doesn't grind his teeth every night, it's more of a potential concern than an immediate one. What we do is monitor his teeth for any signs of wear or changes in his bite. If we see anything that suggests the bruxism is affecting his teeth or jaw, we might recommend using a mouth guard.
A mouth guard? How does that work?
A mouth guard is a simple device that's custom made to fit your son's teeth. It's worn at night and acts as a barrier between the upper and lower teeth, preventing them from grinding against each other. This can protect the teeth from wear and reduce any potential discomfort in the jaw.
That sounds like a good option if it turns out he needs it. Are there other things we can do at home to help with this issue?
Yes, in addition to possibly using a mouth guard, there are a few other things you can do. Maintaining a consistent bedtime routine can be very helpful. Make sure he has a relaxing environment to sleep in. A dark room with no lights, keeping it quiet, and ensuring he stays hydrated. Stress can sometimes contribute to bruxism, even in children, so making sure he has a calm bedtime routine can reduce the likelihood of grinding.
We do have a bedtime routine, but I'll make sure to be even more consistent with it. I'll also check that his room is dark and quiet. Should I avoid giving him any snacks or drinks before bed?
It's a good idea to avoid sugary snacks or drinks right before bed, as sugar can sometimes contribute to restlessness. Water is the best option if he's thirsty before bed. Also, try to limit screen time in the hour before he goes to sleep, as the light from screens can interfere with his ability to fall asleep easily.
That's very helpful advice. I'll make those changes to his routine and see if it makes a difference. Should I bring him in for an appointment to have his teeth checked?
I would recommend bringing him in for an initial appointment so we can take a closer look at his teeth and assess if there's any wear or other issues that need attention. Even if we don't find any immediate concerns, it's good to have a baseline so we can monitor his condition over time. Regular checkups will help us ensure that his teeth are developing properly and that the bruxism isn't causing any problems.
That sounds like a good plan. I'll make an appointment for him as soon as possible.
Excellent. We'll make sure to keep his visits comfortable and stress-free. It's important for him to feel at ease during his dental appointments. If he's ever nervous or has questions, we're here to help him understand what's happening in a way that's reassuring and simple.
Thank you, doctor. I really appreciate how you've explained everything. I feel much better now, knowing that it's something we can manage and that he'll likely outgrow it.
You're very welcome. It's natural to worry, but you're doing the right thing by addressing it early. We'll keep an eye on it, and hopefully, in a few years, this will just be a passing phase. In the meantime, we're here to support you both.
I'm glad to know that. I'll definitely bring him in for the checkup soon. Thank you again for all your help.
My pleasure. We'll see you and your son soon. If any other questions or concerns come up in the meantime, don't hesitate to reach out. Have a great day.
Thank you, doctor. See you soon.
Take care and have a wonderful day.